Oh yeah, I was a bad boy. In school, and say fight in a minute, but didn't last long. Didn't last long. Soon got over it. We had the house back then. There was the kitchen stove and what we called the big pot belly stove in the what we call the dining room. It sat there that heated the house. So at night, winter time, we'll gather around the stove, get warm, then run upstairs and jump in the cold bed, the cold room. As the house was. And of course, we had to gather up woods to keep the fire going. There was a railroad track, an old train track that went from Ralston up Vienna somewhere up here, right here, this road running here at Fairfax Drive. So we come up and walk that track and pick up the coke from the coal that the train burned, drop the coke. So it helped to keep the fire and make the room warmer at home. So we used to do that, get up wood to keep, well, somehow or another, we must have kept warm. Yeah. And of course, Dad would buy, half a ton of coal or whatever it was. But, and we had oil lamp, kerosene lamp with the lampshade. It was my job to clean the soot in the lampshade, to put my big hand in that shade and not break it. But every time I broke one, well, it was no more butt off for the price of paying for the shade. But so we gathered the kerosene. Sometimes I remember it being 5 cents a quart, whatever it was. They would use to, for the lamps, we had maybe at least four lamps, I guess. 1, 2, 3. We had one to take upstairs. I think about 4 lamps we had in the house.
And how many, with 8 kids, how many beds were there?
There were 3 beds in one room. My sister had a room of her own, of course. And I think one of my brothers were on the back porch. We called it back porch, the upstairs of the porch, I think, as I remember. But there were 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, and 3 is 7. 3 of us were in one bed, and 2 each in the other 2.